People, good evening. This is probably gonna be my last day in Diablo 4 this season. Probably. So what is new? When I woke up in the morning, I played... where was it? I ran like 3-4 Undercity Kurast for runes, cause I needed Aeon to craft Shake. So now I got the crest and the build is done. Pretty much it's done. This is the entire set. I ended up with 19 points into shield charge. This is probably the strongest shield charge Paladin in a game. Probably the strongest. Very few people are even playing this build. And I'm quite sure I'm number one as far as shield charge goes. Because armor I have, it happens, I guess, once on every 10,000 attempts to get a mythic imprint. And what's even better, I got mythic imprint from Ring of Starless Skies. And I crafted the crest. All gear is fully masterworked and sanctified. Absolutely everything is top notch. Where is Juggernaut damage? It doesn't show here. It doesn't show. Critical strike chance 45. Critical strike damage 888. Now, the build ain't done, of course. You can always go with Paragon points and get stronger and stronger the more you play, yeah. Where is it? So what I need to reach? I need to reach Thorns and max life. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 244. And I gotta reach... I mean, I don't need move speed and honor, but let's say 44. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 252 Paragon level to reach everything. Now this is hilarious when I enter the map. When I enter anywhere basically. Toughness, this is not the real toughness. Look what will happen now. We go wherever. Let's, I don't know. Let's go here. So wherever. Just to see the numbers. No, only glyphs are left. I did not max glyphs. Once I max glyphs, I can play pit 100. And that's the top that this build can go. I mean, look, it's completely out of meta. I'm playing someone, look at this, 600. Look at this. Look at this, nearly 1 million toughness. I reached nearly 1 million toughness. Man. That's straight up fucking insane. Insane. Holy shit. That's crazy. Nearly 1 million toughness. The glyphs. Of course. I could go and max out glyphs. I find a team, play pit tier 100 plus, get XP, and along the way I also get glyphs max out. I don't know what level they are. 80, 50, 49, 80, 50 all. 80, 50 all. Would be the glyphs. If you really want to see the true power of the build, but truth to be told, it's quite good, it's quite powerful. Look at this 5-star bands. I need a weapon. A weapon is basically the biggest problem, and the only thing that I could never find. Also, sanctification is straight up garbage on a weapon. Weapon is a disaster. Everything else is great. Shield is amazing. 5 stars is the highest, yeah. 5 stars is the highest. Definitely the highest. Everything is 3-4. 3-4, 3-4. I mean, there is mythic. You get fucking mythic with double or triple stars. That's like... no way. No bloody way. But shield charge is 19. Auras are 9. Rally is 5. Aegis is 5. Light aura is 9. 14 on defiance. 112% armor, 112% bonus on all resist. What it also means. That's what I wanted to check. So we go whatever. Just to see the bonus benefit. Do I recommend the game? I finished the entire build in... where was it? God damn it. I think it's here. It says I played 38 hours. At least 8 hours are idle. So I played 30 hours in total for this build. I finished the season basically. There is nothing like... I killed all pinnacle bosses including Lilith. Gear is nearly perfect. Nothing else left. So in 30 hours I finished one character and all content in a game. Now as far as challenges go, I got some shitty challenges left. Reach Paragon level 250. I can do it in like 2 hours from now. Defeat elites in Torment 4. You need to play like fucking crazy for this. No words. Defeat Astaroth. I don't even know where he is. I don't have a clue where he is. Attunement 3 in Horadric's Strong Room. That's probably Nightmare Dungeon. I never played those seasons. 3 more Chaos Waves. I mean, I could finish challenges completely. This is the one that I'm absolutely terrified of. Playing Nightmare Dungeons. This is so fucking time consuming and boring that I don't have words for this. The easiest one is actually the most annoying to get. But as far as all other valid challenges go, nothing else left. And the season is done. I could play a bit, see how the build is. Now I wanted to check this out. So if you wanna buy the game, play the game, it depends how well you know the game, you know. When you're new in a game, you'll probably have way much more hours than I do. Yeah. You can easily extract like 200, 300 hours out of Diablo 4 as a new player. For me, every season is like 30 hours tops. 20, 30 hours till I finish everything and max all out. What I wanted to check is this. Dear God, man. Current bonus is 2000% out of armor. Increase damage by 2000% out of armor. Holy shit. When in town it's 1000. But when I enter here, when I trigger all, and when I start rushing down, I need to smack someone. 1046. That's fucking insane. Can I do anything else with Paragon boards? Oh no. There is one more good board. I don't know for what to switch. Because I kinda need everything. The liars can play with one hand. They'll be so freaking OP right now with the crest, with Shaco. So basically I got 2 mythic passives, one rolled on Ancestral Armor, the other one on Shaco. The build is also completely valid without Shaco. You can do everything without Shaco as well, with classic helmet, easily. The only mandatory item is Herald of Zakarum. It's easy to get. And there is that other shield, the Red Dawn, I think was the name. Also valid on the build. No matter what shield you get, the build will work. When I started the season... Let me go back. When I started the season, the first thing I checked, okay, on day 1, when I reached Paragon, was what's meta for Paladin, okay? And I've seen that meta is Wings, Hammerdin, and Judgment. And the very first thing I said is I don't want to play Judgment, I don't want to play nothing that's meta, okay? No Judgment, no Hammerdin, no Wings. Arbiter, ulti, Wings build. So those 3, I immediately, you know, went into the skill tree, because all paladins around me are dead, okay? Every single one is playing with this Arbiter of Justice, with a Spear, Spear of Heavens, I think that's Judgment, Judicator, that's Judgment, and what else did I say? Hammerdin. No, I don't know if it's Thorn, Blessed Shield Thorns, and Blessed Hammer, Classical Hammerdin. So those 4 builds on Paladin are meta. I checked out the first day what's meta, And I said that doesn't exist. Can I figure out the build on my own without those 4? Because I don't want to play that. And can I reach pit tier? Let me see. Can I reach pit tier 100 with anything but meta builds? Can I make something on my own? Okay. Something that no one plays, something that's absolutely new, and something that's fucking valid. I reached tier 102. Alright. And I was like, what shall we play? The first idea when I started was the Shield Bash. I did not like Shield Bash because it's not fast enough. Okay. The second idea was basic attacks with whatever. As long as I remain in Juggernaut, because no one plays Juggernaut. Everyone is playing Disciple or Judicator. No one is playing Zealot as well. And Juggernaut. But everyone is playing this too. And the second thing I wanted to try was Zeal. But then I realized that that's basic attacks similar to Barbarian. What can I do? And then I start surging. And I ended up with a shield charge. But I realized it's not core. And then I've seen this. Transfer the shield charge to be a core skill. So now it counts as core. And I decided 2 days ago that I want to go with Relentless Charge and try to reach pit tier 100 and finish the season by killing all bosses, yeah. With Relentless Charge. I switched and I switched and I switched. I don't know how many times I switched the build. I had everything. On rings I tried damage to close, damage to vulnerable. I switched gems, whether vulnerable, critical damage, critical chance. I don't know, I tried every fucking thing possible, okay, on different items, because my stash is full with items for the shield charge, yeah. And I ended up with Juggernaut damage, because I play as a Juggernaut. All of these spells, shield charge is Juggernaut. Everything that I use, basically, is Juggernaut. Where it says Valor, for example, Rally, Valor, again, there is a ring. When you use a Valor skill, your damage goes up by 60%. That counts for Juggernaut as well. So basically, even when it says Valor, it's Juggernaut. Aegis that I use, Juggernaut. And Defiance Aura, of course, the most important aura is Juggernaut. It gives this hilarious amount of armor, yeah. Because it's fucking insane, this armor. And at the end, I decided I'll put Juggernaut damage on everything. On rings, both rings, on amulet, on weapon we go with shield charge, double, deal double damage. And on defensive items, it's Defiance Aura Potency, because Defiance is how you get all the damage. The higher the armor, the higher the block, the bigger damage you deal, yeah, because it scales with Paragon. So everything else is Defiance Aura Potency to the max on everything. So it's Juggernaut, 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 Defiance Aura Potency, Defiance Aura Potency. And that's the final version of the build. The only thing that was missing today was the crest, and I crafted the crest to get a
more loyal friends,
+4 on all skills. And that's how I finished up the build. It's not $40 for 30 hours. You got multiple classes and whatnot, and you'll have more, way much more than 30. For me, it's 30 hours a season. For you, it's gonna be way much more. At least 10 times more. Anyways, this would be the build. We can check out the damage on the hardest boss in the game. We can check damage on Lilith. And the sustain as well. Fine. Jesus Christ, I had to do that crap. Playing with one hand. They nerfed Lilith to the ground. Never easier. Anyways, there is no harder boss. And I see no reason to continue further. We can see something here. I mean, what? To get an item with an extra star? We're waiting for the tower release to see what it is. And of course for the DLC. They're going 85 plus. I can ramp up like the pit for like 2 hours. Level up all glyphs. Perhaps I do it like that. This is 75. Easy. Easy stuff. I was thinking it was above 80 plus.
I've been waiting for a bit of fun.
See what I talk about? Everything around me plays the same build when I play a Paladin. It's either hammered in or RD. And I was like, when I started, no, I don't wanna play what's meta. What's the point to play something that millions play? I want to create something that's, you know, extremely rare. Or should I say, doesn't even exist. And I can guarantee no one has a similar build to mine in the entire game. I guarantee. There is no way. I recommend Pero Exile 2.
I am not finished with you.
Oof.
I will return.
Have you ever played Pero Exile 1? Can I get one shot? There is no way I can get one shot. I doubt I can even die, to be honest. Pero Exile 2 can give you like $100 per season. Diablo 4 can give you 20 to 30 hours per season for one character. Diablo 3 can get you like an extra 30,
Is a dream.
and Pero Exile can give you like 300, 400 hours per season. So in total, let's say 4 biggest action RPGs, D3, D4, PoE 1, PoE 2 can give you, like, if you know what you're doing, around 500 hours in total on every 4 months. If you don't know what you're doing, then you have thousands of hours. In those games.
A fresh whisper joins the swarm. Your underestimation will be your demise.
We'll see how strong I can get with these glyphs. I know it's not meta. I know I can't do pit tier 100 plus, 105, 110, and so on. I'm completely aware of it. But at least I don't follow, okay, the stupid ass meta.
What's left, you ask?
I made something on my own. And I'm quite fine with it, to be honest. It turned out extremely well. I was skeptic like 2 days ago when I started. My final rating for the season. Similar in length. Very similar in the amount of content that you can do. Now I'm speaking about everything, about the pit, about the infernal hordes, about the undercity of Kurast, about nightmare dungeons, world bosses, Helltide, and everything else. So very similar in content, but what is different, basically? It's more fun. It's balanced better. You don't need to hunt down renown, now you hunt down achievements. Achievements give you skill points, give you paragon points. They give you smoldering ashes. And you're forced to do all type of content in a game. Basically, how I would put it, it's more fun. Everything feels better. Infernal Hordes is changed, it feels better. Way much better to play.
I will rise again.
And I don't think about Infernal Hordes, only Helltide also feels better. Overall, I would say it's a better game than it used to be in the previous 11 seasons. Also, the addition of Paladin is very nice. Now, what it lacks? Like, top 5 things the game actually lacks. Number 1, endgame activities. It needs a bigger endgame. Number 2, it needs higher torment than Torment 4. At least to go up above till Torment 10. Number 3, belt and shoulders. Shoulders here, belt over here. Number 4, sets. Sets would change the game drastically. And number 5, skill tree. Like I said in the video, it shouldn't be like this. Skill tree should be like that on the right side as well. Okay, so double the amount of spells, of passives, of everything. That would be the top 5 things the game needs. And then I think it's gonna be fine. But they should start with endgame. They have to start with the endgame. Because endgame is the biggest problem right now. I'm not fine when I can finish everything in... I mean, I'm fucking around, I'm not even playing for 3 days. I'm literally fucking around, I don't calculate, I don't do shit, okay, just casual playing. And how I ended up with casual playing, I ended up with great items, okay? Where's the problem? Where do I use those items, on what? Where is the challenge for those items? You can't have only the pit. You really can't have the pit on. They need challenge. More things to do. It's just not enough. For example, now I wanna play the game. There is nothing. I'm done with the season. What? Leveling up glyphs to get stronger. Why do I get strong? What is the reason for me to get stronger here? I see no reason to get stronger. That's the problem. Aside from that, it's fun until you reach this point. When I place shake on my head, that's it. Done. Because I can't change anything else. Literally done. Nothing to do.
Better than starting from nothing.
You know what I can do basically now. I wanna play more. Now I ditch the entire build. Literally ditch the entire build. And I try to make Zeal. Maybe. That's Zealot. Zealot is Zeal. Yeah. So if I wanna do something like that, I don't even know with what items. Zeal. Strike enemies with blinding speed. Followed by immediate 3 strikes. 5 strikes, 2 additional. Zeal extends assault, seeking out nearby enemies. Zeal casts life. Strikes around you in a circle. Zeal damage increases by 40% when you lose life. Cleave is larger. Gains an additional strikes. Increase damage to weaken. And this gives weaken, so it should be Fanaticism Aura. For the Zeal. Zealot Advance. A Rally Combine. Everything is Justice here. Justice Disciple, Justice Judicator, Judicator. Everything is Judicator and Justice in this area, so Zeal I guess doesn't benefit, only from passives. Zenith is ulti, a divine sword that cleaves the battlefield. Fuck if I know. And Zealot, they cast more fate. All skills get resource cost reduction. Increase damage for 4 seconds up to 10 times. Part of the penitent. It sounds like something you can make to kill bosses faster. Now Zeal also should be played with some two-hander. Consecration. Hammer. I don't know if there is anything for Zeal. I sold all items, melted them down. Most of the items are Judgment. That's why everyone plays Judgment build. No one fucking plays Zeal. What I play, Shield Charge, Juggernaut, and Zeal literally doesn't exist. Everyone is playing this too. Very, very hard to combine Zeal to actually work. I need to check something. To see if I should even waste time on Zeal.
Good place for us to regroup.
Zeal, ult. Fervor increased. So you stack Fervor for Zeal. No, just no. That's why no one plays. Okay, this is the reason why no one plays. There's only 2 valid aspects. This one is shit. Only 2 valid aspects for Zeal. 3. Still 3. Let's say 4. 4 valid aspects for Zeal. Look how many items you got. At least for Juggernaut that I picked. At least you have some options. You have like 3 options for Zeal. 1 is garbage. Here you got 5, 4 are good, so only 1 is garbage. At least you got some options for the shield charge. For Zeal you got nothing, man. And for Judicator, Judgment. No wonder everyone is playing Judgment, man. Look how many options you got for Judgment. That's Blizzard's fault. They don't make every build valid. Probably they will, okay, with upcoming seasons and patches they're gonna add more of the aspects. And then it's gonna be different, yeah. But right now it's not enough. I don't see it working. We can theory craft only, but I don't see it working. What else is left? Blessed Shield goes with Thorns, that's also meta. Blessed Hammer is meta, so Judicator is meta. Yeah. No one is playing Divine Lance. And Brandish. Condemn. It sounds nice. Also, no one's playing Heaven's Fury. And no one is using Purify. As far as I can tell, half of the spells are useless for Paladin. Easily half of the spells are useless. They require a buff. What can happen knowing Blizzard? They're gonna nerf everything, not buff. They're gonna leave everything like it is. They're gonna nerf meta. And that's how they're gonna end up. By nerfing all. No, I can't make Zeal work. I don't see how. Zeal, Divine Lance, Condemn. I don't see how to make them work. Zeal, I forgot to check the aspect. Zeal belongs to everything is Valor, Disciple. Disciple, Justice, Disciple, Disciple, Wing Strikes. Again, everything revolves around meta. When you pick Disciple, then it's ult. bloody blizzard, they don't give enough. They just don't give enough options. It's a wonder I made shield charge work. To be honest. Wonder I made it work. To be completely valid pro in the game. I consider this a success, by the way.
Not a step further!
What the? I'll just wait for the next season. And then I'll create a completely new build for a Paladin. Probably I'll go with Zeal or something like that. But I won't do it this season.
It is done.
Nos and far. Nos.
Demons took much from me, boy. But I think a demon took more from you. You will always have an ally in Thubo.
An ally is good, but a friend is even better.
Let that carry the one. Did I count it out right?
Yeah, I wanted to try T-Bolt's Will on the shield charge because of the increased damage on Unstoppable, but I need 20%. And I need critical strike chance, not attack speed. So all stats, critical strike chance to be starred. I don't care about restores and attack speed. So I need the first and the last. All stats, crit strike chance. And 20%. Maybe then I can switch. Just to check out the damage during Unstoppable. Because I'm unstoppable non-stop. Probably small buff in damage. But I lose a shit ton of defenses if I do something like that. Because these pants are brutal that I have. Or a potency arbiter. Double damage. Shitty damage over time. I know we're gonna try. Just so I can say I did it all. Evo ti kurasti. See how fast I can do it. What is this? Undercity, Ancestral Legendaries. Skill ranks, passive ranks 50 million. Let's go, 50 million map. These are the priciest ones that really drop. For 30 hours, only 3.
That foolish angel.
That curious what is gonna drop. $50 million for enough. Shame there is no more content, you know, more endgame activities, more pinnacle bosses and so on. So I actually have a reason to play. More gear, more items, more upgrades. Just finish up everything way too fast. I like the gameplay, it's good, it's fast paced, it's quite good, you know. That was the point when there's nothing.
You have strength. I wonder. You fought
Gladius.
well.
This is 50 million. So I gave 50 million for this. Shame. If it gave it like this with plus 30 core, I switch poison for critical strike damage. And I can easily switch. Cracking the arm. 50 million, yet nothing. Nothing. I have wobbles to gamble. I randomly rewarded 1 to 3 additional pieces of equipment, all of which are weapons and off hands. Another 50 million.
foolish angel. You cannot stop us all! Your world will suffer!
The worst possible one that you can get. Iron sharpens iron. This shit ain't worth 50 million no matter what. I'm done. That finished. Finished with the build. Nothing else left for me.
What will it be?
I don't know what else we can try. I literally did it all. Nothing to try. I got bosses. 1 million of them to play if I want to. But I don't need gear. I'm finished. When there is nothing, there is nothing. You can invent shit that doesn't exist. Yo, I made a great build, by the way, Dante.
Excellent find.
It seems like I'll end the season on 235. You can 71 out of 300.
Agony of defeat.
Mushroom Duriel. This is insane. insane. $130 million of shield. Freaking up, you freak up. There was 600 million.
Hide from me. Cursed. This pain was meant for you.
Then it probably can go up to 1 billion. Hilarious numbers. I also want to see them changing that shit. Once the new DLC is out. Right, a shield charge. Play with one hand. This year, man. Season I played in Path of Exile 1, I played Righteous Fire. One hand build. Everything burns around you in a circle. And now I also created one hand build for Diablo 4. Barely get any XP. Locked. You want a casual play, you want action RPG for casual playing when you don't have time, you know. Work and so on. Diablo 4 is probably the best action RPG for casual players. Who hates Diablo 4? Quite obvious, people that don't have anything else to do in life. They want to extract 500, 1000 hours per month from a game. Those are people that usually hate Diablo 4. I don't hate it, I don't love it, okay? It's fine to play 3 days, like I did now, 30 hours on every 4 months. That's like 100 hours a year. Yeah. More than fine for one game. I mean, let's be real, what do you want? It's any other game that comes out, for example. Take Elden Ring. 100 and plus hours for one run. Let's say you play it once a year. Again, Diablo offers more. No, I forgot the gamble levels. Even then, when you compare like that, Diablo gives more game time. And people still complain. What I complain on is different, okay? Lack of endgame activities. Lack of build variety. Lack of itemization, lack of sets, lack of belt, lack of shoulders. Fucking Diablo without a belt, man. I forgot if there was a belt in Diablo 1. I think there was a belt. Yeah, there was a belt in Diablo 1. What the fuck are they doing, man? Diablo without belt. Without shoulders, whatever. That's Diablo 3 with shoulders. There were no shoulders in 2 and 1. But belt. Sets. That has to be in a Diablo game. Locked. It is fine now. You can play now. It's a different game than on release. Do not compare Diablo on release and Diablo now. Really, this is the best season. Out of all the seasons, how many there were? 10, 11? This is the best season that I played. I played like 8 seasons, I think, in total. I skipped 3. This is the best that I played. Most fun. Biggest changes. Plus Paladin is very nice. It feels very good to play with a Paladin.
Agony of defeat.
So if you look at it like that, yeah, now it's pretty much worth playing. I gamble.
Hide from me.
Or amulet.
Possible. Test. This pain
Or for a weapon.
was meant for you.
Maybe for gloves. There is a Crusader, of course it's a Crusader. Plenty of spells are exactly the same like on a Crusader. You don't need a video to prove it. I spent a lot of time over 10 years ago to play the Crusader. And I played every fucking build that exists in Diablo 3 for Crusader. There are like 5 new spells for the Paladin in Diablo 4 that differ from Diablo 3 Crusader. But overall it's very similar, yeah.
If not me, my sister will finish you.
There a strategy I follow in each game. No, there is no strategy, there's nothing. I play games since early 90s. And when I was a kid, you can call it some kind of a disorder or whatever. Even when I was a kid, like, my first game that I played was on Commodore 64. Stuff like Rick Dangerous and so on. I was 2 or 3 years old when I started playing games. And even then, when I was a kid, I could not put the game down until I finished the game. And back in the day,
Come back if you need work.
on Commodore, on consoles, on everything, there was no save the game and continue, okay? There was start the game, here you go, you have 3 lives, finish if you can. And I never gave up until I finished those games, basically. And it's the same shit now. When I start something, like if I play Diablo, until I see a perfect build that can do everything, and until I see something okay that no one else plays, something that I created, and until I finish all content there is, I don't stop. Same applies for Path of Exile, same applies for Divinity, same applies for I don't know what, for Breath of the Righteous, for no matter what game I play. Until I finish the game on the hardest difficulty with the hardest content available, I don't stop. And then I transfer. But there is no strategy, I have no logic behind it, because every game differs drastically. I'm gonna gamble for Amulet.
There. It seems your fair bit of magic. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Man, of course I got shit. Look at those.
There. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Fucking game. That one is rare. Whitey.
We will be unstoppable.
How am I supposed to find better gear, man? I have perfect gear. I'm trying to find something that doesn't exist. Literal. Hey, I wanna see the Horadric dungeons, cause I never played them. I skipped that season. I think they're available in some event during Nightmare Dungeon. That's the only content I've never seen. I can try that. And we can play one Infernal Hordes as well. Tomorrow is Dark Heresy, by the way. Tomorrow we play Warhammer. I can't fucking wait. And what's even better, I'm done with the season with Diablo 4.
Bless you.
Tomorrow. When I start, the moment they give me the game. I don't know, I need to ask. Unless the devs a bit late. I'll let everyone know on Discord. And I'll let everyone know on a community page on my YouTube channel. At least 30 minutes to 1 hour before I start, I'll let everyone know. I will be online for sure at 6. That's basically now. Of course I'll be online. And probably the stream tomorrow is gonna be like 12 hours. For sure. Dark Heresy tomorrow, Dark Heresy. Upcoming CRPG from Alcat. Warhammer.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Now, how can I tell what are the new dungeons?
Ah, good fortune that is.
Adric Strongroom. Equipment Dell. Artillery Shrines. What is all of this? They changed Nightmare Dungeons, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. I never bothered to check. What Divine Missile here? Yep. Of course you gave nothing. Why would you? Arbiter Core. Only during Arbiter's evade.
Oh, you caught a rare one.
I know, and everyone should just wait for the full release. I completely agree with you, but they can't make a good game if people like me, and there's maybe like 10 of us in total, if we don't play all of those upcoming CRPGs. Because all of the changes you've seen in Rogue Trader, majority of changes that you've seen in Rogue Trader, boss fights, itemization, how the game was changed, what mobs were added, what got removed, and so on, was because I played the living shit out of it during beta and all. Most of those changes. See what's Horadric's storeroom. Everything that sounds weird to me, I wanna check what it is. Hidden armor. What is the hidden armor? Treasure breach. Let's see what is that as well. Because I don't have a clue. Topaz. So they are these legendary dungeons. That's new, I never seen that. Probably with one of the 2 previous seasons they added those two. Now let me see what they give and what it is. It's very rare. What the fuck is hidden armory and treasure breach? Let me see the treasure breach. I only got one. Interesting. Let's see what it is. Dark Heresy depends how it goes, but we might even see Dark Heresy around September of 2026. Full release. Wait, these are goblins? Map full of goblins? It's easily map full of goblins. That's what it is. This is what I talk about. The game needs more stuff like this. More unique maps. More shit to do. This is great. It can go up to billions. Millions, not. It can go up to billions. Numbers, man. Everything is about numbers. It always was like that with Blizzard. But then again, same shit in Path of Exile as well. Absolutely the same. It's not absurd for the longest time. It is omega absurd when you reach tier 17 max. Let's be real. I mean, if you find it irritating, you can switch up the numbers. You don't need to see the numbers. You got that option in settings. You can always switch it off. Oh, there's Butcher. You are Butcher. Disappeared. Fresh meat. What is this? How long do you spawn? Adric portal. Where do you lead to? Is that a goblin area from Diablo 3? What have I done? Slay nearby the pillar to complete the ritual. Slay monsters for Adric 1. All monster kills grant +3. What is this? I missed this season. For each shrine, interacted evade cooldown, master kill horror attunement, master drop swiftness modes. Pillars will deter nearby lunatics. Grants idle. Getting reward upgrade 3 will summon a special demon. Let's see the special demon. What, I can pick more? Invoke 3. Grant... what? Idle 25% Horadric attunement while held. Idles drop on potion lose. Deter nearby lunatics. Horadric attunement monsters for each shrine. Interactive evade cooldown. Monster kill. Plus 25 Horadric. Okay. And I guess attunement. I don't know, we'll see now. Never played this season. One of those seasons that I skipped. Amalgam. Again, I one-shot it somehow. That's a special demon. Huh? Cash. I fucked it up, did I? Because I don't know how the shit works. I did not reach maximum attunement. There were not enough monsters, I don't know. Well, whatever. This is the season I missed. Rewards based on reward upgrade ranking boost to dungeon rewards.
Excellent find.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's trash. Literally, it's trash. I have another dungeon as well. It's also legendary or whatever.
Over here! Help!
Hate dungeons like this. What? Like the mage key. It's a boss. Scourge of the Lord. Shitty rewards. I got nothing good to say about Nightmare Dungeons. This shit with goblins and whatnot, that crap should happen, you know when? Before you get Paragon levels, basically, so you get something out of those materials and so on. But doing them right now, they just ain't worth it. I have one more that I never played. We played Breach, and there is Hidden Armory, and there is Horadric Strong Room. Let's see what's the hidden. starred items guaranteed? Because everything that dropped so far is stars. I think it's guaranteed. That's how it looks like. Seems it's guaranteed for ancestral drops.
Excellent find.
No, it's not guaranteed. So you get ancestrals. When maps are breach, you get goblins. When maps are hidden armory, you get ancestrals. And that's all new they added in Nightmare Dungeons. Not enough. That's not enough. Not to mention it's only 1-star ancestors. I don't know if it was my bad luck. We're gonna test if it's bad luck or not.
balance.
Again, it's good when you start, not now when you have everything. Because 1-star item means a lot at the start. But then again, it doesn't give those dungeons at the start, so... yeah, they all drop on systems. Don't know if you can get lucky. And when you do maps like this, you're supposed to finish everything on all sides. Are uniques also ancestral? They're not. And it's not a guarantee. I don't get it. What is the point of these dungeons, man? And the teleport is for what? Let's see. Maybe it's something new. Like passage. The boss. It's done. I don't want that shit. What was the other door?
Excellent find.
What was the other door? I'm just curious what it was. happen something here. This. You're shitting me. Really? We tested all dungeons.
You can take what's left.
I did everything. What remains out of challenges? Reach Attunement 3, Valhalla Radrix Torrent, okay. Nightmare Dungeons. I need to keep playing Nightmare Dungeons. Complete world events with mastery. Aha, you need to get lucky to trigger them. Okay, waves, that's easy, just Infernal. I said I want to try one Infernal Hordes with this build, see how it goes. Defeat Astaroth in the Amalgam of Rage. What the fuck is Astaroth? I guess I missed that season as well. Where are you? What is Astaroth? A boss from the campaign. I need a legendary escalation sigil. A series of dungeons to get to Astaroth's lair. So I need a drop to play against this boss. The game doesn't give me that. I never seen something like this. And that's about it.
Need something forged?
How the fuck you get that? said I want to try one of these. Let's go.
Impressive. Unfortunately.
There's with soul spires. Look at this shit.
Quite the challenge, eh? Open its flesh, tear out its living soul.
Times in a row, Chaos Wave. extremely easy. I'm definitely done with the season.
You will find only your own death.
Definitely the most satisfying loot explosion. It's not on bosses, it's definitely here Infernal Hordes. This helmet with valor. What I need for the... I need one more chaos wave. Just to get some water. More to get the challenge.
challenge, eh?
Challenge. Shame he gave Hellborn.
You fight to live.
God damn it, these goblins. This is made for 4 players, not for 1. What the fuck? Straight up fucking lunacy, man. Best thing I've seen in a game by far. Absolutely the best thing I've seen in a game by far. They need more shit like this in the game. Definitely they need more shit like this in the game. Hilarious. Although my build doesn't cover the entire screen, only where I am when I run.
its living soul.
Another kill. Bosses. And another kill. Right. again. Well, we'll end up with 3,000, I think. Above 3,000. And another chaotic offering. How many chaotic offerings in game? What the fuck? Like it knows I'm done with the season. I'm telling you, it knows I'm done with the season, so it gives 5 chaotic offerings back.
Abomination, spawn of Lilith, you shall burn for nothing.
Unbelievable, man.
Judgment. You come here seeking death. You will find only your own death. You can never truly destroy me. Good place for us to regroup.
Thing here. 1 billion gold. I've spent 41 hours. At least 10 are idle. Around 30 hours in the season. Nothing else I can do. This is it. The limit of the build. It works. It can do all fucking content. It can do pit tier 100. I can one-shot all pinnacle bosses. That about it. Nothing I can do. You know what it needs to happen now to upgrade the build? I need a crest with 2 or 3 stars. Armor with 3+. Gloves with 3+. No pants. 4 max out boots for upgrades. 3 on sword. I'll never get better shield than this one, no matter what I do. One of the best shields, I guess, in the game, on the server. Literally. Idiotic how good it is. There is no way I can get better ring. I can get a better ring here. And I can get a 3+ stars amulet. So amulet. Very, very little that you can do to upgrade it. The last thing that I can do to make the build better, but there is no reason to do it, are the glyphs. Raise the glyphs on maximum. They're on 60, 80. So if I raise everything on 90+, I'll just raise up damage and I already one-shot everything, so what's the fucking point? Build is just done. We can kill the last world boss and I'm done with the season. We wait for Dark Heresy. It was fun. Short, very short, but fun. Only 3 days. Paladin is great. I like Paladin. It's really good. Next season I'll test some other build. Definitely next season. Way too lazy to switch builds now to find new gear for next builds and so on. I'll do it next season. I raised shield charge to 90. And I raised Defiance to 40. That passive is great for crit. I want that extra crit. That's extra damage, basically. That's even better. It's a lot of extra damage, to be honest. Really a lot of extra damage. Don't know how I skipped that, but whatever. Extra damage here. When I hit enemies, it can go up to 1 billion. Of course, I did not die from the boss, I died from Kendor. Because the boss is bugged, everyone dies around the boss for no reason. But never from the actual Asmod. Until they fix that bug. Asmodan literally deals 0 damage to me. He is stunned, and I died from Highlight. Now Highlight died from Artania. Fucking game, man. What Blizzard did with us, what that. There will be that. People, I'm done with the season. No more playing. Hopefully, tomorrow we play Dark Heresy.
It is done.
And Fahd, Thanos.
But for today, I see no reason to play further. I like the season. It's been good, but it lacks content. I don't know what's worse, to be honest. Lacking content in Diablo 4 and Pair of Exile 2. You don't know what's worse in the endgame. Literal. What remained, by the way? That's also done now. I need to find Astaroth. It never gave me the key for Astaroth, but whatever, that's like one-shot boss. Paragon level 250, no thank you. There is no need. Defeat 6,000 elites. Whatever. Gotta play for 2 extra days to defeat 6,000 elites. And playing Nightmare Dungeons and finding events in Nightmare Dungeons. You gotta play like, I don't know, 5, 6 to get those 3 remaining. Also, very stupid. There is no need to do this shit. Everything else is done. I like how they changed capstone dungeons. They are really nice now. Good to play. Very fun, especially when you gear up. And I like the changes to the entire removal of renown and adding all of the skill points and paragon points into the board. Unfortunately, there's nothing else left to do. I wish there was. I like playing Diablo in this state, but I see no reason to continue. Literally no reason to continue. It was fun.
Greetings. That will come in handy.
The best item by far is armor. I can't believe I got Mythic Imprint. Can't fucking believe it. I think if you roll like... I rolled around... Sanctified. Around 400 items in total. This season, if not even above 400 items. I never seen a Mythic Imprint. And the item I wear actually got Mythic Imprint. This is Ancestral Mythic Legendary item. Unreal. I don't know how many in the game there are. Probably very little. Especially those that people wear, okay? Full masterwork. To roll like this. Absolutely insane. Truth to be told, this is the most powerful item I've seen since the game started. So for 3 years, this is the best item I've seen in a game. Absolutely insane. And the pants are great as well. But armor is... no words. People, I'll see if I'm gonna be back for tonight. See what I got installed on my PC, I don't know. But for Diablo, this is it. We play again in 4 months on a new season. Thanks for watching.